Everyone good? We'll call the meeting to order.
Councilwoman Selby, Councilman Cardicchini,
Present.
Supervisor Keating,
Present.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Present.
Councilwoman Martin.
Present.
Supervisor Keating, will you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you very much, and my apologies for starting a little late here tonight. We have no other preliminary matters tonight under item number 1, so we'll move right on to item number 2 under regular business. And item number 1 is the correction and adoption of the minutes for the September 1st, 2021 town board meeting. And Councilwoman Lukacek, would you like to take those tonight?
I can take that, Mr. Supervisor. Thank you. I had an opportunity to review our minutes from September 1st, and I wanted to say thank you. No edits or suggestions for changes, so I make a motion we approve.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
I have to abstain as I was not present at that meeting.
Thank you. Motion carried.
All right. Item number 2 under regular business is the consideration of all fund bills. Councilwoman Martin, would you like to take that item?
Sure. I had a minute to go over the fund bills, and I make a motion to approve the payables due at $82,192.86.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay. Item number 3 under the agenda tonight is correspondence. We have 8 pieces of correspondence tonight. We have the August 2021 income statement that's been received and filed with the town clerk's office. Item number 2, we have an agricultural district annual enrollment period. And that's been received with the town clerk's office. This is information. Just want to make note that it was put out on the town website. This is something through Erie County. I want to make note of that. There is a public notice that's attached that we'll be discussing at a later time. So then we've got there's a proclamation that the town board had presented to Marion Louise Williams. That's been received and filed with the town clerk's office. There's item number 4, which is a supervisor letter to the New York State Energy Research and Development Authority for a $5,000 grant that's coming into the town of Boston for the Clean Energy Community designation. That's been received and filed. We have item number 5, which is a letter to the Evans Insurance Agency from our Inland Marine Insurance Broker. Actually, I'll read this because actually this is some good news for the town of Boston. But from 2008, they have returned over $16 million to our members because this is a pooled insurance system. And the monetary amount that was turned, so the check is turned over to the town of Boston. Off the top of my head, it was a little over $10,000 that we had actually gotten back due to the investments and the financial component of that. Item number 6 is a letter from the Department of Senior Services. This was dated on September 2nd. It's our world currently with COVID, but some of the guidance that's going there, that's been received and filed. And then item number 7 is a resignation letter from Anna M. Kobiaka, Esquire, as town prosecutor from her position. That has been received and filed. And last but not least, item number 8 is a retirement letter from Catherine E. Pajakula from the Zoning Board of Appeals, and that has been received and filed with the town clerk's office. Moving on to item number 4, new business is request from the floor. If anyone would like to come up to the microphone, you please state your name, your address, and you have 3 minutes each. Sorry.
Richard Hawkins, 6892 Pin Oak Drive in Boston. I would like to thank Kathy Pajaklo for her 20-some years of service on the zoning board. It's not a very easy job, but she's put up with it for quite a while. And also Anna Kobioka for the job that she's done as a prosecutor for the town. Thank you.
All right, with no other comments, I will close the floor. All right, item number 2 under new business is a use of facility for the North Boston Volunteer Fire Company. Councilman Cardicchini, would you like to take that item?
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. We have an application for use of facility from the North Boston Volunteer Fire Company submitted by Randy Seifert, President. This is for the fundraiser for the gala. The dates requested are July 7th through the 11th, 2022. And it is for a fundraiser. They are requesting the Lion Shelter, the Town Hall Community Room with kitchen and bathroom facilities, possible use on the 10th to store and stage food supplies, if there's inclement weather. Otherwise, food prep is going to be done outside in the tents. They're also requesting parking. They are serving alcohol. It is a public event. And I make a recommendation that our motion to approve this use of facility for the North Boston Volunteer Fire Company.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 2 is a use of town meeting facility from Girl Scout Troop 34715. And Councilwoman Selby, would you like to take that item tonight?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. I'd like to make a motion to approve the use of facility application from Catherine Huntington and Tracy Screws, troop co-leaders for Girl Scout Troop 34715. And the meetings are typically the second and fourth Tuesday of each month, starting February 8th and going through May 24th, 2022. I'd like to make this motion to approve this application.
I'll second.
And actually, I think the dates start October 12th of 2021. There was 2 columns there.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. October
Okay.
12th, 21 to May 24th. Thank
And
you.
the only date so far that would not be available would be the October 26th because of the early voting.
Okay.
Okay.
And Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek.
Yes, and
Coun-
thank you for checking the dates.
You're welcome. And Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right.
Okay.
Moving right along, item number 4 is a use of town meeting facility for the Wednesday afternoon pool players. And Councilwoman Lukacek, would you like to take that item tonight?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Bill Davis is asking for Wednesdays through 2001 and 2022 from 1 to 3 at the Town Hall Community Room without the kitchen. This is a social event, number of attendees he's anticipating for more than 4. The one date that he was not going to be anticipating was October 27th due to voting. I make a motion, we approve.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 5 tonight is the use of town meeting facility for the VNA flu vaccination clinic. And Councilman Cardicchini, would you like to take that item?
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. I'd like to make a motion that we approve the VNA Kaleida use of the courtroom for the flu shot clinic on October 26, 2021 from 1 to 4 p.m.
I'll
Yes.
second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right. Next item that we have, is, item number 6 is Resolution 2021-53, which is a contract with the Boston Historical Society Incorporated. And Councilwoman Selby, would you like to take that item tonight?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution number 2021-53 with the contract for the Boston Historical Society, in which we enter a contract in the amount of $3,000 with the Historical Society for its services relating to preservation and protection of places, building, works of arts, and other objects of historical value.
Oh, second?
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, moving right along. Item number 7 is Resolution 2021-54, authorizing the disposal of surplus highway equipment. Councilwoman Martin, would you like to take that item tonight?
Yes, Supervisor, thank you. I make a motion to approve Resolution 2021-54, which authorizes the disposal of surplus highway equipment with the list attached of some items that have aged out or broken and not in good repair to dispose of these assets through Auctions International with the capital asset policy. So I make a motion to approve this.
A second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right. Item number 8 is an appointment of a nutrition assistant, a nutrition director, part-time. And Councilwoman Martin, would you like to take that item tonight?
Yep, we received a letter of interest from Donna Lanau, and I make a motion to hire her for that Assistant Nutrition Program Director.
I'll second. And just for the record, the assistant nutrition program director, the hourly pay rate is at $13.77 per hour.
I'll second.
Supervisor Keating already did
Okay.
That's okay.
second that, but
Okay.
okay. Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes,
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
we're just really excited to get another help. All right, moving right along. Item number 9 is to schedule a public hearing for the Federal Community Development Block Grant. I'll take this item. I'd just like to make a motion to schedule a public hearing on October 6, 2021 for the Federal Community Development Block Grant here at the Town Hall, starting at 7:35 p.m.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Can I suggest then the notice of public hearing
Yep.
be changed to 7:35 p.m.?
Yes. Yeah,
Absolutely.
that was a good catch. That was
Thank
a
you.
copy. Yeah.
Then yes.
and Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right. Item number 10 is to schedule another public hearing for the 2022 preliminary budget. And Councilman Cardicchini, would you like to take that item?
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to schedule a public hearing for October 20th, 2021 for the preliminary budget.
Second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right. We have no other old business under item number 5, so we'll move on to reports and presentations. Highway Superintendent, you have the floor.
Yes, thank you. Our final brush pickup for the year will start the week of October 1st. So make sure you get your brush out by October 1st because we'll only be going around. We'll do every street one time. After that, it's usually time to start picking up leaves. So you never know when the leaves are going to fall, but usually it's shortly after the brush is picked up. Other than that, anybody who lives on a town road and would like their ditch cleaned out, give us a call. We'd be glad to clean out your ditches if you're on a town road. The highway guys, the last week, we've been out cutting some dead trees along the right of way, trees that are on the road right away. We've been doing tree work. We were up on Eddy Road. We've been up on Rockwood Road. We've been on Sherrill Road. We've been around, and whatever trees need trimming and cutting, we've been working on until brush pickup starts again, until we got more ditches to clean. Other than that, I'd just like to remind the residents in town, if you're doing any work on your property as far as digging with excavators, you're supposed to call 811 and get your property staked out and marked. Some residents, they borrow excavators or they rent them or they purchase them, and they do work from planting trees to putting up fences, putting up retaining walls or whatever, and they rip out gas lines or water lines. So you should always call Underground. It's a free service. They'll come out and stake out your property, and hopefully maybe save your life someday. But that's all I have tonight.
All right, thank you very much. Councilwoman Selby, you have the floor.
Yes, I'd like to thank Kathy Pajakalo for your years of service, volunteering all those years. The town really appreciate your work over the years. I also would like to recognize Anna Kobioka, who also recently resigned. I thank her for her service. And that is all I have tonight.
Okay, thank you very much. Councilman Cardicchini, you have the floor.
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. Also, building on what Kathy said regarding Kathy Bajaklo, she also offers countless hours to the Historical Society and is very active in that organization as well. So a lot of the organizations in town, they only run when people step forward to run them. So when you do have people that are dedicated to, whether it's the ZBA, the planning board, the Historical Society, the volunteer fire companies, I mean, these are the things that make our community special. So I did want to thank you. You're here, and I do recognize Anna as well. I mean, she really did a great job coming in. She was up and running very quickly, and I have every reason in the world to believe we will be making a very similar transition to the next prosecutor as well. So, Don, you're here tonight. I would really like to thank you guys for inviting the town board to the dedication for the new apparatus. Regretfully, I'm going to be downstate in Long Island for the New York State BMX finals that my son is qualified for and will compete in the finals. So we're going to be leaving tomorrow after school to go do that for the weekend. I won't be present, but I'll be with you guys there in spirit. And I look forward to coming down, on a Monday night after, after training and hanging out and checking out the new apparatus. And congratulations to you guys. All right, that's all I have.
Thank you very much. Councilwoman Lukacek, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. First, I'd like to thank the dog control officer. He's been providing us reports on activity through every month. So that is very helpful to kind of gauge what's going on and our needs in the town. So I'd like to say a thank you to him. The resignation letter from Anna Kobioka, I have learned a lot after working with her in the last 9 months closely. So wanted to personally reach out and thank her for her patience and her willingness to teach. So much appreciated for all her help and efforts towards the town of Boston. The retirement letter from Catherine Projacolo. Thank you very much for all you have taught me and taught us as a town for zoning. Wanted to just say a big appreciation for what the zoning board needs to perform and how they perform it. What they do in that board is extraordinary, and it takes some patience and understanding, right, from our residents and from the board members. So thank you for all that you've done in the 20 plus years that you've been on the board. And I look forward to working with you with Code to extract some of that knowledge that you still have and willing to share, I'm hoping. So thank you very much for your time. The planning board held their meeting last night, so that was the one for the month. The next planning board meeting will be scheduled for the second Tuesday of the next month, and I'm assuming ZBA will be holding their next meeting. Generally, they're the first Thursday of every month. So thank you. That's all I have.
All right, thank you very much. Councilwoman Martin, you have the floor.
These are days that I hate being the last one because
Sorry.
everybody's already taken all the good stuff. Kathy, thank you so much for your years of service to the town, and also Anna Kobioka for stepping up to the plate and really taking on a hard task. And I wish her well in her future endeavors. The Conservation Advisory Council had their LEAF event this past Saturday, and we had about 15 vendors and approximately 85 people go through the event, which I hear was quite the success. We had a lot of wonderful entries for the Beauty of Boston photography contest, but we're waiting till Monday night's meeting to actually go through as a council and board to tally up the votes, because we left the vote up to the town residents. So we're going to do that tally together, and I will have the the winners and the runner-ups to announce at the next town board meeting. And that's all I have.
All right, thank you very much. Madam Clerk, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you, Supervisor Keating. The Town Clerk Monthly Report for August has been submitted to the Supervisor's Office, and the Dog Control Officer Report for August has been filed in the Clerk's Office. Thursday, September 21st is the next Connect Life Blood Drive. That is from 2 to 7 in the community room. So if you are interested in donating, for every pint of blood that is donated, 3 lives can be saved or helped with that donation. So certainly if you're interested in that, call to schedule an appointment at 529-4270. And that also may be done online. Friday, October 1st is the last day to purchase deer management permits. Of course, hunting licenses will still be on sale, but that is the last day for the first round. After that date, the DEC will calculate what additional deer management permits will still be available. And Erie County is hosting a free household hazardous waste collection event. This is by appointment only. This will be held in Buffalo on Saturday, October 9th. It is required that you sign up for this, and that can be done online, and the reservation process can be done online. Occasionally, we do have residents call that would like to participate in this event. If you call our office, we can use the computer to set that up for you also, and we'll give you your confirmation sheet so you can partake in that. It's a necessary event. I mean, it's something everyone has. So these events do fill up quickly, but we did take a look, and there are some spots that are still available. And I wanted to thank Kathy from a different perspective, Kathy Pajakalo, for what she has done in my office during tax collection. So there were 3 seasons that I definitely utilized Kathy's help with the tax collection, with all of the payments that come in the mail. Those do need to be opened, the checks and the payment all need to be checked for accuracy. So Kathy has certainly been a huge help to me, and as that volunteer position. And she also, with her wearing her many hats in this community, she is also the marriage officer. So I just wanted to put that out there. And that is all I have. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Similar sentiments as everyone else. I certainly want to thank Kathy for her time and dedication to the community, as well as Anna. They put a lot of work and effort, into, again, these are all the board members already, kind of like Kelly, this Councilwoman Martin respectfully
Really last.
saying, yeah, I'm really last. Exactly. But, the zoning board and planning board, those are volunteer positions. They're not compensated positions. These are people that believe in their community, believe in giving back to their community. And, without them, I mean, it's a heavy lift, and the town board relies on their experience, their expertise, and passes that advisory opinion back up to the town board for us and making decisions. So, Kathy, thank you very much for all you do for the community, the historical society. I mean, as the marriage officer, the list goes on. Volunteer positions. So, thank you very much. I certainly appreciate everything you've done. There is a budget meeting that we scheduled downstairs, and again, my apologies for being late on opening up the board meeting on a timely fashion at 7:30. But there's a budget meeting that's scheduled for 6 p.m. on September 29th. It'll be downstairs in the planning board room. This is where we'll be going over and discussing matters regarding the budget. I'm sorry, the 28th. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. See, that's what happens when I have my notes. We change the date. So thank you. September 28th, which is a Tuesday. And then, as some of the other board members had mentioned, out on the town website and the social media page, the prosecutor position that has been recently vacated, the town board has put that out to the public, and then the town board will be reaching out to some past individuals that had interest in that position. There is a salt barn roof bid opening. We've been talking about the salt barn roof for a while. The bid opening is this coming Friday at 2 p.m. So hopefully in the very near future, we'll get that underway and that moving along. The Erie County Hazard Mitigation Plan is in its pretty much its final stage. At the fire chief meeting, I shared that information over with them, but we are looking at finalizing that plan possibly by the end of this week or early next week with Erie County. So that'll help with assets and requesting assets, and us as town board members working with managing everything from I don't want to jinx us here, but snowfalls, windstorms, potentially a generator for our town hall. It's a really nice comprehensive plan. Once it's been finalized and adopted, that will be going out on the town website, at least our portion of that. As Councilman Carter-Keeney had mentioned, tomorrow night, this is a public event, so I will open it up out there. North Boston Fire Hall, they do have an open invitation to any town Boston residents, 7 p.m. tomorrow. They did receive 2 new trucks. I've spoken with the crew over there, and again, it's open to the public, so people are welcome to attend that event. And that town clerk brings up a very good point. We've got some good news in the works as a town board. Nothing is 100% official yet. But when the town clerk was talking about household hazardous waste and electronic collection events, they're very expensive. I sit on the NEST board, which is the Erie County board, which is NEST stands for Northeast South Towns Solid Waste Management Board. Household hazardous waste events are costing right around a $47,000 price tag. They are limited. It's one of the things that all 5 of us town board members have heard, that you try to sign up for these, they're limited to 400 people. So, you might get home from work. Let's say if it's posted by lunchtime, you get home from work, it's already full. What am I supposed to do with it? The town board, we've been working on a solution to this. I think we're pretty much there and getting ready to, talk about it a little bit more, but I want to pump the brakes a little bit on this one, but hopefully this will be something that will serve our entire community and our community very well. So more good information coming on that, hopefully in the near future. That is all I have. I will make a motion to close the meeting at 8:05 p.m.
Second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Carter-Keeney,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried. Meeting adjourned.
Hey, you too. Thanks.
That's exciting.
Well, he's got state this weekend and then Gold Cup regional in 2 weeks. Well, like I told you, crazy BMX mom had every national race. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Ellie's
October 1st, Friday, October 1st.
You're not going to the.
No, we've got a couple, you got a couple weeks. Yeah, just over 2 weeks. Okay. You're welcome.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Tonight.
Kelly,
I always
we
have
had a
fun,
gentleman come in today.
but I'm
A
what I'm
gentleman
hoping
come in today and he was asking a question about,
caught up in
I had to, we were planning on coming to leave. He's maybe submitted a picture. And he couldn't come because him and his wife had to go take care of the grandchildren.
go all the way out there.
And he wanted to know who to contact. And I asked him, I said, where did your contact start from with this? I said, I can relay the message to the chairman, but you had some kind of contact when you submitted this or something. So he's like, oh, I thought you would just know. I said, no, I don't just know. I said, but I'm going to find out, So I said, go back and look at the emails. If you don't see something, let me know. But I had an idea because I don't know how many people submitted photos, and I can put this into Mitch in an email. I would love to have something, or all of them, because I don't know what was sent in. But we have a display case out there that is very empty.
I've allowed myself to have a little more pizza. So
Okay.
don't tell them.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Yes. He said that he did, right?